Hey friends, so today I get to take part in the 31 days of Spooky Scraps Hop, and my directive is to do leaves. So what I did is I remembered that I had this cut file from about 1,000,000 years ago from Redefined Creative Shop, and it has leaves on it. I'm actually gonna cut them out, don't tell Christina. And I'm going to fill them with all kinds of goodies. Now, this kit I'm going to use, so you saw my leaves I'll use, and the kit I'm going to use is a kit from Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and it was the September 2020 main kit, and it's called Vivid. So I've got some Heidi Swap pieces. I've got this really great piece right here from Ella and Viv Paper Company that I'm thinking of filling the leaves in with, so I'm going to put that over there. I've got ledger paper. Oh, look at this. I have got wood grain. So probably that with a wood grain. I've used this Heidi Swap one, which I loved. And maybe this right here. Look at this one. This is from Echo Park Witches and Wizards Letters. So I'm pulling the ones I'm really feeling to go with this. Kind of like that too, to bring in the idea for my picture. Okay. I have way too many choices that I've brought in now. Okay, so I have some really great falsy looking options. I do know I'm going to use this for my background. So these would just be supporting figures if we use it to do different, to do the leaves in different backing. So we're going to do that. Now let me show you my photo. This is a photo of my son, and he's in front of his house. Isn't his house cute? And he is sucking down a pumpkin spice latte frappuccino. And that is awesome and hilarious because he's like, oh no, I drink my coffee black and I'm so manly and all that kind of stuff. Now, I just so happen to have that somehow did not get used. I have no idea how it's even possible. I've got this really cool acrylic frame. We'll figure out something with that. But I also happen to have this pumpkin orange little coffee cup. And I think it's adorable. It's an exclusive from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. So I definitely can get those pieces in. And I also have a bunch of this Amy Tan's Late Afternoon. I've got some of the leafy bits from that. So I'm kind of excited about using those bits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim my branding strip. I'm going to trim up my photo. And I have it as a full 4x6 right now. So I just have to trim off the extra bits. I'm going to fill in the leaves with whichever gorgeous papers I am wanting to use from the ones I've chosen with you. Oh, and the other thing to show you, let me grab it. I'm going to use this sketch right here loosely because I'm not using circles. And it's from the Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days Sketches, yada, yada, yada. And this is for October 4th. So I'm definitely going to use that, and I'm just going to put the leaves where the circles are. I think that'll be nice and easy peasy. So I'm going to get all my pieces trimmed. I'm going to pick out whichever pieces work from my leftover die cuts. And yeah, I'm going to see what we've got, and I'll come back in a jiffy and show you where I am once all this stuff is filled in. I think I'll set about matting my photo too. I need to bring in some of this bricky red if I can. But if you can see here, his front porch is decorated really nicely for fall with a wreath and a beautiful mom, as well as this cute little truck doormat. That's from Aldi, by the way. Okay, I'm going to get to work and I'll be back as soon as I can. Hey friends, so I wanted to do a check-in with you. This is the next day because, time gets in the way. I told you I was going to use this wood grain, and I think I'm going to go ahead and border it, mat it on top of this plaid. It's the same plaid that I used in some of the leaves, so I think that would be cool. I used this animal print right here and made a fishtail banner, which is awesome. I did go ahead and cut out the leaves from the cut file, and then I backed them in the two different pieces of pattern paper. I backed it in this as well as in this. So very awesome and cool, very fallsy without, I don't even know if it's meant for fall. Who knows? All right, so I have that going on. And then, but wait, there's more. I went ahead and triple matted my photo. I was trying to pull out like this reddish orange thing. My son is wearing a deeper red. His house is kind of like a brick red color, and there's red and orange in the photo. So all of those things actually conspired ever so nicely to work together. So I don't have anything attached down. Oh, and I also, from the die cuts, I went ahead and cut off this little sentiment about the hot chocolate that was on this die cut because my son's drinking a pumpkin spice frappuccino. All right. Oh, and then I did tell you I was going to try to make my title out of these Magical Forest puffy stickers by Crepe Paper. It did not work out. So I ended up bringing these in. These are called Cedar. They're foam letter stickers, and I bought them a la carte in the store. So I have my title, Living the PSL Life, that I will be going ahead and putting onto this leaf. Phew. Lots of information. So I want to get all of these things down, and then we can come back and kind of tuck and decorate in all of these little pieces. I don't even know what I might want to use. I'll do that with you. But I did pull anything that looked leafy and interesting from my die cut pieces. Now remember, I also still have these really great buttons that have this ledger print on them. Aren't those cool? And I have these half pearls that are in brown. I'm not going to pull in the pale blue, but the brown and the pearly color would work. And yeah, so I have some other good bits I can pull into this. So let me get this stuff down and I'll be back with you in a jiffy. All right, so let's see where we are. I have these pieces attached down. Now I had to tack down couple little spots on this set of foam letter stickers, and I normally don't have to. So I guess I've dried something out. I don't know. I did back this cute little, is it acrylic? What do you guys think this stuff is? It's like the coolest thing ever. I want hearts and stars and clouds and everything made from this material. I love this stuff. Anywho, love that stuff. So I backed that just in a little piece of this card from Amy Tan. So that's what we have. Oh, and I went ahead also and I told you I was matting this background piece. And don't worry, I gutted it because, guys, this is gorgeous paper. And look at the little envelopes. Anywho, so I went ahead and did that. So now let's see what we have. I've got these really great pieces right here from Amy Tan with all these leaves. And since I'm supposed to be, doing the leafy stuff, let's see, where can we tuck it so that it is just even cuter? I want it tucked there, but I also like the top of this little leafy bit. This is the problem. I like all the things all of the time. And what good will it be if we can't see all of the things? So I might just have it be kind of a backgroundy thing. And then maybe this one popped up on the top. What do you guys think? Or this one? No, that's too big. Is that too big or do you guys like it? Now, could do that and then top. Okay, yep. I'm happy now. I have an idea. My son's socks in this picture are actually gray and they printed as if they were blue, but they are not. But I'm going to leave a little bit of that bluey tone sticking out because, it kind of is working. So I have a couple Frankenstein pieces of foam just stuck to my desk over on the left. I end up doing that, instead of, I don't know, maybe it's a lazy thing. Instead of trying to be tidy about it, I tend to go ahead and pop a bunch of the stuff that's already sticky. I don't know why I'm carrying on, but the stuff that is not, I have on my cute little dollar store Inspire thing. Okay, way more information than you care about, obviously. Now, I like this choose to be happy little thing, and I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and tuck that there as well. Now, you're probably going, why did you waste that die cut? You can barely see it. I can see it. I can see it, and I am the boss of my die cuts, so it's okay. There are no die cuts being harmed. That one's just being slightly ignored, and that's okay. So I like the choose to be happy. I think we might need to see a little bit more of the why. And because I'm weird about things, I think I want to go ahead and make sure that it's at least mostly lined up straight-ish. Okay, so I like that choose to be happy. Now, let's see. I like this photorealistic thing, but it's not going to be helpful, so we'll chuck that. What else? Now I have this leaf, this guy, and this guy, and I don't know if I've cut them off of something or they're already like that. But I do like the idea of bringing in a little bit of this green that is on this one. And, you know, since we're all leafy all the time, this is kind of what we're doing. We're just letting a couple little bits stick out and be cute and bright. So let me get adhesive on both these pieces because I know I want to get them on there. We'll just see where they decide to end up. All right, so you already see that stuff like up there, not like up, like, oh, yeah, I sound like a doof. Maybe like that, and maybe like that, and that makes me ever so happy. I also like that I can see his address because, you know, in 20 years, that might be kind of fun. All right, so now what do we have? Now we're looking at decorative bits because I like to do the decorative bits. So let me see if I can get 3 of these handy dandy little buttons because I like them on there. And I also told you I was going to be looking at some of these pearly bits. Now here's a question. Since I left a little bit of the blue showing, do I put that on there? And I'm going to go with no. I'm still thinking of just staying with the brown and the cream. And my reason for that is, ooh, I have sequins in orange. I'm sorry. The reason for that is I'm not trying to draw attention to his socks. That's why. Okay, let me get my little gluey dot adhesive bits. Right now I'm using up this box of Zotz Bling. I'm on a quest to use up tons of adhesives because I'm on the design team now at taperunner.com, and I love their tape runners, you know, at taperunner.com. I sound like one time at band camp. So I'm on a quest to use up bits and pieces of all kinds of different adhesives. I could actually stick that in the middle of that, but, you know, I like the idea, but it might just be a little extra, a little bit unnecessary, which can happen with me. Okay. Let's get these bits on. So maybe I will go ahead and stick them on and not bore you to death while I do so, because you know how long we can hem and haw on just deciding on the placement of cute little pearls and stuff? It can go on forever. So I will come back when I have this all finished up. You know, chances are I might put a little bit of mist on here, but we'll see. Hold on. All right, so really quickly, this is all done. I have all kinds of sequins on here. I have buttons, I have pearly bits, but I did want to go ahead and just get a little mist on here. So I'm going to be using Heidi Swapp Color Shine and Tea, and it's really like this really nice deep bronze color. So it's going to be a bit tone on tony, and that's okay because it's a perfect kind of fall mist, and I recently discovered it in my ridiculously large mist collection, and I really, really like how it looks with these kind of colors. So we're going to get more of a, like, oh, look at the little bit of a grungy shine with it than anything now. All right, so we have some of that. Awesome. It's not doing much for you yet because, you know, you can't see the glory that will be occurring. Now, this is Jen Hadfield. It is called Gold Glitter. And this does like the best gold splatty bits in the history of time. It's a little bit more liquidy than Color Shine. And so I'm telling you, it just, I don't know. I think it's because it is a little bit thinner that it just goes like absolutely everywhere. But that works for me. I have no problem with large splatty bits. As you know, if you've been with me, you know that. All right, that is that for this layout. Let me show you a little bit up closer what we have going on. So I think that I've done the leaf thing. And you know, most of this was from the same kit collection, but I brought in a couple things from here, there, and everywhere. And voila, we get to see forevermore a picture of my son living the PSL life. You know, I'll probably go ahead and just add the date in somewhere really small, but you know, it'll be going into a 2020 album. We'll figure it out. All right, that's it, friends. Questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll have links for anything else that you need to see to do with this layout. Yeah, that was super informative. All right, bye, friends.